This podcast is part of a podcast network. Podcasts for podcasts.
Podcast. Say it with me. Podcast. Got it?
Roleplay on me. Roleplay on me. Roleplay me. Roleplay on me. I'll be gone in a day or two. Roleplay. Episode 20 of Roleplay, the podcast with me, Ryan Carrick.
And me, Simon 20C.
Oh, I forgot you were here. I thought it was just me doing
You
this.
thought it was just you.
Yeah.
When have you ever done this without me?
I thought it was this week.
You would be nothing without me.
Drop the. Drop the. It's cleaner.
Social network. Nice.
Yeah.
The social network? No.
The roleplay? No.
It's about time. Once we drop the in the roleplay, we are going to take off.
I'm going to make so much fucking money you would not believe.
Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. When we get floated on the stock market, when we have our IPO, which
When we blah 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 blah. When we pee pee poo.
stock market.
Cockmart. Oh, no. It's a different thing.
Well, I suppose
Welcome
so.
to episode 20 episodes is pretty good. You're a podcast then.
That's what they
Oh,
say.
then and only then
Yeah,
do you
only-
become a podcast.
Only when you reach 20 does one become a podcast.
Yeah.
Just like how a young man becomes his true sexual self at age 20.
Only just like the way a man becomes his true sexual self after 20 podcast episodes.
Oh, okay. All right. And we're finally there.
Yeah.
We're finally there.
Feels so
I
sexy.
wanted to ask you a question, actually.
Oh yeah.
Can I do that?
Yes.
Do you find that you are adopting any me-isms, any Simon-isms into your, I suppose, general vocabulary, but also specifically comedic vocabulary? Because I've noticed myself starting to say a few things
Give me an
like
example.
you. So I've started saying, do you know that kind of way?
Yeah.
Which is a real you thing.
Yeah.
And I've also started saying, oh, mate.
Oh
Mate.
yeah.
Which I don't know if
good.
that's so much a you thing as you did that.
I-
there was an episode where you did that, and I thought it was really.
That was early doors as well.
That was early doors.
So
So come on, now you're going to tell me that you do nothing that I do.
I've made a huge effort to not take
To
anything.
avoid.
Yeah, to avoid. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I definitely do. God, you're putting me in the spot though.
Name
Like,
it.
I don't like it.
do. I
Yeah.
definitely do. Name it then.
Russ McCartney from Joe.ie. I say that
actually,
to
you
Russ
do.
McCartney all the time.
You do say that, and that was a me line. Okay. All right.
Yes,
You're
there
off
you
the
go.
hook.
And that was a line from our play, Slap Me Thrice
And hand me to me, mama.
and Hand Me to Me.
You
Mama.
forgot the second
What
part.
was I said? Didn't I say I got it wrong? So it was Slap Me Thrice and Hand Me to Me, Mama.
Oh.
But I got it wrong. I said
In
slap me-
rehearsal, yeah,
Yeah.
because that's so. For those who haven't seen it yet, it will be returning to a stage at some stage in the future. But there is a climactic line near the end where Ryan says the title of the show, which of course is "Slap Me Thrice and Hand Me to Me, Mama," and it became a running gag because when we were rehearsing it through, I think for the first time, you like did it really dramatically, but you were like, "Slap me thrice and give me to me, ma'am." And then that became,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
every time we were referred to as, oh yeah, it's like slap me thrice and pass me to me, to my mother. Or like,
different variations.
yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. That was great. We did that in
throw
a
me to
week.
mommy. It was like just a lot of variations. So
Yeah, God, that's good stuff.
It was good stuff.
It was a really fun time, and hopefully, in the near future, that'll be back on the stage because that was the most fun I've ever had on stage.
Yeah, and it was, and I liked it. It was the least fun I ever had.
It was the
on
least
stage.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's good because we got both ends
Yeah.
of the spectrum and then split the difference.
And then I'd imagine the audience thought it was mid.
They thought it was okay. And actually also, my sister Sally was in it and it was also the least fun she has ever had.
Oh,
on
so it was
stage.
just me. So it's kind of skewing
It
towards
is,
least.
yeah,
least
more
fun.
towards least. Shauna, who did the tech, I don't know if it was the least, but it was on.
It was that
around
end
there.
of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Well, look, maybe next time, our next. Why do you want to do it again then?
I mean, I don't, but you're always like, let's do it. So I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. You're
Okay.
a good friend.
Yeah, I mean, I'm coming clean about it now, so I suppose I am hurting your feelings. I'm only joking. I had a great time,
Okay.
and I
good,
want to
good.
do it again.
Okay, good. Because I think we're gonna do it again. Like,
Yeah, we're definitely going to do it again.
no, it was great. It was great. It was great when it was written. You rewrote the entirety of it.
I wrote the entire. Well, I mean, it was like a work in progress
Yeah,
when we did it.
yeah.
So it's still a bit rough and ready, and I think we kind
great,
of,
though.
in rehearsing it, we kind of improved a lot of stuff and came up with things.
Yeah, that
but
was
if
great.
you want to give me all the credit for all of the jokes in it,
I do.
okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
If you're insisting that I receive all the praise,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And there's a
Give it to
line.
me.
There's a line in that show where Ross McCartney, a colleague of mine, he was supposed to be in it, but I don't think he was around. I think he was just doing his own show that week or something.
Yeah.
And,
Well, that was his excuse.
Yeah, that's why
I mean-
he said he wasn't going to be in it, but he was in it as a character and he played himself, and he was Ross McCartney from Joe.ie.
Yeah. Well, I actually played him when we did it.
You
It was
played-
meant to be a cameo from Ross, and then he couldn't do it. So
He was going to come on with the Joe mic.
yeah.
Speaking of Joe, the Begrudgers.
Oh, yeah, I saw that
Yeah, there were
during the week. Oh.
the Temple Bar pub in Temple Bar. They unveiled a 14-foot St. Patrick statue for the St. Patrick's Day festival and stuff like that. And the
In 3
festivities.
weeks' time.
In 3 weeks' time, yeah. But I suppose controversially in it, he was holding a pint of Guinness. That was the whole
Yeah.
thing. So he was this big fuck off. St. Patrick was holding a big pint of Guinness, and he
And we
also
all know
had
Paddy was a Beamish man. We all know he was a.
Murphy's.
He liked a creamy beanie.
He liked Island's Edge before they got rid of it.
He was a real 5 lamps sort of guy. Let's be real.
Guinness 0-0. But after, I think an hour after they unveiled the statue, they covered up the pint with a plastic bag. Do you know this? Do you know
No,
what this is?
I didn't know
So
this.
they covered up the bag, or they covered up the pint with a bag, and I don't know if that was because it was like Diageo would have a problem with it. Do you know what I mean? Like with that, or it's like a religious figure holding a pint of Guinness. It just like it is the highest form of paddywhackery. Like it is crazy.
Yeah, it is in many ways.
But then I think we went down later on. They'd covered it with like a green cloth. We made a video for Joe about it, kind of like joking about how Paddy St. Patrick.
Wait, you work for Joe?
Yeah, Joe Daddy.
You work for Joe Daddy?
with Ross McCartney. Yeah.
What's he like?
No, you wouldn't like him. He's great.
Oh, okay.
But we made a little video about like talking about how expensive the pints are in the Temple Bar because they're notoriously the most expensive in Ireland, and it is a rip-off in my opinion, in my humble opinion. And how St. Patrick couldn't afford pints in there. Basically, that was the guy.
That's
right?
good. Yeah.
It was like a fake news piece, and then we got a call out on the owner of the Temple Bar or whatever, manager or whatever, was on the Ciara Kelly show on News Talk, and he was giving out about like the backlash around it, and he was like, and the journal did a big article, talking about it, and then obviously Joe.e had to put their own spin on it, the usual begrudgers.
Oh,
Yeah.
usual
I love
begrudgers.ie.
Yeah,
And he's right.
yeah.
He's right.
No, I know. Look, we should be supporting, Irish
Patrick's
business and St. Patrick's drinking pints.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it.
Well, look,
And
no
he sounded,
publicity is
but he
bad
sounded
publicity.
really bitter. I can't remember his name, but I hope he's okay. Because the end of the story is the next day, the day later, the Dublin City Council ordered them to take it down. So it's gone. It's gone. From Yeah.
No, I kind of miss it now.
yeah. He was cute, like
It was a fun,
big 14-foot statue. It was a bit of fun. It was a bit of fun, like.
And let me tell you, you obviously said there he was holding a pint of Guinness and they put a bag on it. Wouldn't be the first person in Temple Bar to have a Guinness and a bit of bag. Wouldn't be the first person to do it. Probably the first saint, but wouldn't be the first person.
Okay, so welcome to episode 20 of Role Play with me, Ron Carrick, and obviously Simon. Oh no!
That's
So if
okay.
the alarm keeps on, you need to put the alarm off.
That's okay. We'll
Okay?
just pretend it didn't happen. We're pros. We're 20 episodes in.
This is the podcast where we play roles.
Yeah. I'm Simon,
I'm Ryan.
and we play roles. But before we play roles,
Well, we wouldn't be anywhere without our sponsors.
we wouldn't be like, our sponsors are what keep us afloat. They keep us going.
Obviously, there's a huge production, huge set here, huge setup.
Yeah.
And
That doesn't pay for itself.
no, and we certainly
sorry.
can afford it. So we can only do that thanks to our sponsors. And I suppose will we hear from our sponsor for this week?
I think we should.
Okay.
Thank you to our sponsor for this episode, Desmond.
Desmond is a nice guy. He's a little bit shy and not the most outspoken at work, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have much to say. It just means he isn't as outgoing as, say, Gary, his boss.
Desmond thinks Gary is really cool and confident, and likes how Gary makes an effort to include him in conversations, even if it's about sailing or something else that Desmond doesn't know much about.
If Gary is listening, Desmond wants him to know that he thinks he's a great boss, much better than his last boss, Chantel, who was a nasty woman.
Use discount code DESMONEY for 15% off.
From us at Roleplay to Desmond, and from Desmond to his hero Gary, we say thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Roleplay. Today we are joined by a very special guest, a divine presence of sorts on our podcast, the holy man himself. It is none other than St. Patrick. St. Patrick, welcome.
Please call me Patty.
Patty,
Yeah.
as in St. Patty.
Yes.
So you prefer that?
Well, it's a common misconception that it's Paddy, and the Americans have it right. The American tourists, they're the ones who are correct, because it's always been St. Patty, and it's been St. Paddy's Day since I've come here to spread the word of God.
Wow, okay.
Many years ago.
So we had it wrong in Ireland all those years.
All those years.
Okay.
St. Paddy's Day. Yep.
Well, we owe the American community an apology, I guess,
Yeah.
straight out the
And
gate.
I think a lot of thanks, because of the amount of money that they pump into this economy every single year.
Right, so you're a fan of the US,
I love the US.
and
Some of my favorite people from the US, yeah.
right, even at the moment with the current administration and everything that's going on.
Aren't they so lucky to have...
You know what? Let me stop you right there,
Okay.
St. Patrick, because I think you somehow managed to already burn at least a couple of centuries of goodwill there in your opening couple of sentences. So why don't we park...
We would be nothing.
Okay, let's park that.
Sorry.
And we'll move on.
Sorry,
Sing
I'm just-
St. Patrick's flame. Sing St. Patrick's name. You know the song.
I love that song. Is that
Yeah.
from Alive O?
Yeah.
Great.
You approve of that?
Yeah. I do like Circle of Friends all around me. Circle of Friends, strong and true. Circle of Friends, always there for you. And when you're in Temple Bar, you're surrounded by a circle of friends who are always there for you.
Okay. That makes sense that you would be a fan of Temple Bar, considering everything you said at the start of the podcast.
The holiest place in Ireland.
No snakes there.
Well, I don't know about that.
Okay,
I said
well, if
I got-
anyone would, it would be you. But it makes sense that you would bring up Temple Bar, St. Patrick, because that's kind of what we're going to talk about today, because there's been a little bit of, I suppose, controversy involving Temple Bar and indirectly involving yourself in the last week or so.
Yes.
And not just Temple Bar, the Temple Bar.
Yes.
Listeners to the first 10 minutes of this podcast actually will know exactly what we're talking about.
Yes, I was sitting outside in the green room.
Yes.
You have a huge setup, huge production here, obviously, and
It's actually usually a blue room, but because you were coming in, we decided
green for Paddy's
Green
Day,
for
Paddy's Day, and,
yeah.
and green for Ireland.
Paddy's Day, which is of course a couple of weeks after this episode comes out.
Yes,
Yeah, maybe it would have made more sense to book you for that week, but
but no,
we have you now.
you have me now, and I think, almost like the way Christmas gets earlier every year. I think that the St. Patrick's Day festival should get earlier every year, and I think
Sneaks its way forward in the calendar, you could say.
I suppose you could say that, Simon. Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
But there's people in Temple Bar, some publicans who share the same opinion as me. They would say that we should start St. Patrick's Day festival or the festivities, the hype around it, in February. And because of that, the Temple Bar, my favourite pub, my favourite pub in Ireland, they decided to unveil quite a huge statue, a homage to me, a nod to my contribution to the country and to drinking culture and stuff. So they unveiled a huge 14-foot statue in front of their pub, and it was absolutely marvelous. I was really touched, really honoured, for them to do something like that. They got an artist from Monaghan to kind of spend 5 weeks sculpting it, and
up the Farney Army.
Yes, but they unveiled it, and I was just it was just a magical moment for me and my family. We were so happy to be. I suppose we do. Every year, we go out and we celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but that nobody's ever kind of honoured me in that way. And one of my favorite feature of the statue was that in my left hand I was holding a pint of Guinness.
Okay, now, you liked that.
Everyone knows who's close to me now knows that I love a pint of Guinness and have for the last 1,500 years.
Wow.
And it's one of my favorite things, and it was it was very touching and apt that I would be represented in that way.
Wow. Okay. Well, a lot of revelations there. I mean, not least your love for Guinness, which
I love it.
Yeah, surprising considering that Guinness itself isn't nearly as old as the 1,500 years that.
Sorry, why would I be holding a pint of Guinness in my hand if it wasn't as old as that?
Well, I guess because it's a pub and they're trying to sell drinks, so they're sort of manipulating your image to better sell the products they want to sell.
I'll manipulate your image now in a minute with my fist if you continue to disrespect me like that, because I've been drinking Guinness for as long as I can remember, which is about 1,500 years now. Yeah. Way before I was a saint, or even before Niall of the Nine Hostages took me over to Ireland. He kidnapped me from Wales and took me to Ireland. I've been drinking Guinness long before that.
Okay.
And that's why the Temple Bar pub decided to, represent me in that way and use my image holding a pint, because everyone knows that St. Patrick loves a pint of Guinness.
Okay, well, they do now, I would say. They do now. I have to be honest, I didn't know that about you before this interview.
But the fucking woke mind virus has taken over this country in a way that reminds me of how I spread Christianity many years ago, and it is an absolute travesty, because a day later they decided to take down the fucking Dublin City Council. Decided that they were going to turn this place into a dictatorship and take down that statue, which was a beautiful monument in honour of myself.
And Guinness.
Yes, and Guinness, I suppose, yeah.
Okay. And, all right, and you're very unhappy about this.
I am livid.
Wow.
Livid.
Yeah, that's making sense. And you talking about things like the woke mind virus and your love of the US, it's all coming together to sort of present an image of St. Patrick that maybe people wouldn't have necessarily always thought was the case with you. But I'm beginning to get more of a sense of who you are,
yes,
St. Patrick, really, and what you really believe. And
thank you for that, Simon. I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, not necessarily a compliment, St. Patrick, but
I knew you'd get it, Simon. You're one of our own. But come here,
I wouldn't say that.
I'll tell you what, those brave warriors and patriots in the Temple Bar, they fought for me, and I hope they continue to fight for me, and they can solve this problem, and rectify this massive issue and put me back where I belong,
which is
the corner of the Temple Bar pub.
Yeah, in a 14 there.
Yeah, where people will take pictures in front of American tourists and tourists from other places.
Who are your real people?
They are my people.
Yeah. And what would you say to the begrudgers, the people who are opposing? Would they be the sort of the modern day snakes that you would be looking to
That's
drive
a very
out
good.
of?
That's a very good point, Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah, would they be the modern day snakes? I suppose they would, because you have the likes of the journal.ie and they're posting articles, tongue in cheek articles about my big erect statue, my statue being erected, and then you have obviously Joe.ie had
Politically erect.
then you had Joe.ie. They obviously had to put their own spin on it. Usual begrudgers, Ryan Carrick and Ross McCartney from Joe.ie. Absolute guts. And I suppose, yes, Simon, you are right. They are snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's hope they slither back into the hole they came out of.
Yeah. Hole.ie.
Oh, that's,
The usual begrudgers.
very
But look,
much so.
hopefully we can put them in their rightful place and me back in my rightful place, and that is at the Temple Bar pub in Temple Bar, where it's only $10.95 for a pint of Guinness.
Wow.
Isn't that just brilliant?
Well, for the pub.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for me, St. Patrick.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, good stuff. St. Patrick, good to have you on and to learn a little bit more about your kind of beliefs in 2026. Like a lot of public figures' beliefs we learn about, there's perhaps some disappointment out there, but I'm sure there are some people who are ecstatic to hear these words from you. And
save the Temple Bar.
You heard it here first.
That's what I say. Save the Temple Bar.
All right. From the Hill of Tara to the Temple Bar, he's been St. Patrick. Thank you, Patty.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you. I knew you were one of the good ones and that you agree with me on everything.
Not saying that at all. Thanks for listening, guys.
Other podcasts on the Podcast Network include Call Her Podcast, My Podcast Ghosted Me, and the Blind Boy Podcast. Welcome back to Role Play with me. It's me, Ryan Carrick. How's things? How are you getting on? Today we're joined by a very special guest, someone who has made waves recently.
Yes!
Recently online with his most motivational content and videos. It's sea swimming influencer Jack Yesman. Jack, thank you so much for coming on to Roleplay and talking.
Yes, man!
I like your energy. It's very positive. It's very motivational.
Yes!
Yeah, you would agree?
Yes, man!
Okay, so that's where your name comes from.
No.
Your actual name is Yesman?
Yesman.
Yesman.
Jack Yesman.
Jack Yesman.
Yes, man!
So that's where your catchphrase comes from. You took that from your name.
No, so my name is Jack Yesman.
And the Yes Man is separate.
Yes, man!
Okay. All right. Well, look.
Pound it.
Pound it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely to meet you. I have come across your content online, and you go for kind of like a positive Yes Man vibe.
Yes, man.
Yeah. Good. But I suppose for listeners who may not be aware or familiar, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yes, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, sir, yeah.
Yesman.
Yeah. So that's my second name, Jack Yesman. But yes, man is sort of a thing. It's kind of a catchphrase.
All right. So Yesman, Yes Man.
Yes,
Unrelated. Okay. Well, tell me a bit about yourself, Jack.
Yes,
please.
man. So, who am I? Who's Jack Yesman? Who's the guy sitting in front of you? Who are you talking to? Why are we having this bloody chat on this bloody fine day? Why are we sitting indoors? Well, we shouldn't be sitting indoors. No. We shouldn't be doing that. To your listeners, stop listening. Stop listening to this podcast right now. Take out your earphones or your fucking boombox or whatever.
I don't know.
Turn it off. And you ready for this?
Yeah.
Go and have a swim in the sea. Get in the sea. Get in the sea.
I'm just going to stop you there. Don't stop listening to this podcast. I'm sorry, Jack. I don't want you to encourage our listeners to stop listening.
Yes, man.
Okay. I understand what you're going for.
Right.
You're saying throw away your technology, your devices, and get out there and immerse yourself.
Well, not all. You need some things, but you don't need your earpods to swim. So throw them in the sea and then jump after them into the sea and have a swim. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're very passionate about sea swimming.
Swimming in the sea, man.
Yeah. Okay. Where does that come from? Where does the passion for sea swims come from?
Oh, man, that's a really good question. Those are the kind of questions this is the sort of conversation where we should be having it.
In the sea?
The sea.
Yeah.
You and I.
It'd be a bit cold to have this conversation in the sea.
I would love nothing more than just to plug out these microphones and get out of this weird room, hop in the car, or
This is
bus.
Simon's living room.
Yeah, it's a weird living room.
Okay.
Oddly shaped, I would say. Much like him. Let's get in a car or something. Go down to the nearest sea and get in and swim. That's what I would say.
What's the nearest sea to here? I surely a man like yourself would know exactly where the nearest.
Yes, man. So you asked me like about myself,
Yeah.
didn't you? And like how me, Jack Yesman, got into what I'm doing, which is mainly like swimming in the sea and talking about it. I'm gonna tell you. Yes, man.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
No, nothing wrong
That's
with
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit too far, I would say, but yes.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind holding hands in the sea.
Yeah, well, I'd hold hands with the sea and every available moment if I could.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Ryan. Back in the day, I was just like you, man. I was a loser. I had nothing going for me. I was adrift.
What?
I was lost. I was a sad sack.
But what
No friends.
did you have to preface it with I suppose comparing it to me?
Yes, man.
Oh, you did.
Yes, man.
Okay.
I was going nowhere in life. I was broke. I was fat as shit. I'm not saying you're fat as shit.
Okay. So you're not comparing.
That's not the comparison. Everything else,
Other than the fat thing.
other than the fat thing,
Okay.
I think is,
All right.
But I was fat as shit, and I was in so much debt because I spent so much money on takeouts, eating, because I had no friends and like nothing to do.
You went into debt from ordering takeouts.
Like you wouldn't believe, man. Yes, man.
Were you taking out loans to get takeouts?
Then guess what happened?
Okay. Well,
Guess what?
you stopped. You went for a swim.
I got in the sea and I went for a swim. And look at me now.
Yeah, I suppose you've made yourself
I've
to be.
turned it around and I'm living my dream every single day because I get up and I go for a swim in the sea. And as soon as you do that, you won't believe it. All of your problems are gone like that.
all of your problems.
Everything disappears
Okay.
in a moment. As soon as you get in the sea and you feel that sweet sort of sea thing.
But surely when you get back out of the sea, your problems come back.
Simple solution, man.
Get back in the sea.
Get back in the sea. Get right back in the sea.
Okay.
And that's what I'm trying to get across to people on my Instagram page. Jack Yesman Sea Swims. Yes, man.
That's your Instagram is?
Yeah. At Jack Yesman Sea Swims. Yes, man.
So, okay. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yes, man.
So if you're interested in hearing more about this, give Jack a follow at the handle that he just said, Jack.
Yes,
Jack Yesman. Jack
Yes,
Yesman.
Yesman.
Jack
Yesman.
At Jack Yesman. Sea Swims.
Yes, man.
And
Underscore.
There's
There's an underscore in there.
somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Okay. Can you tell us a bit about this page?
Yes, man.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me then.
Okay. So, first of all, we're swimming in the sea on my page. That's a non-negotiable.
Between who? Who?
Everybody. We're swimming in the sea.
Okay, so can people only follow you if they swim in the sea, or they are in the sea when they're?
I
looking at
say
their phone?
don't follow me. I say get off your phone and swim in the sea. That's what I say. And then at the end, I'm like, follow me.
Okay.
But what I'm doing in between that.
Okay, what sort of stuff do you post on your page?
So like working backwards, at the end, it'll be follow me is what I say. In the middle, there'll be sort of like clips of me like diving into the sea, swimming in the sea, maybe kind of sped up, like getting out and shivering, getting back in, and it'll all be set to some music. Something kind of like, I don't know, he can boogie on the floor. Never danced like this before. We don't talk about it. Or like
Milky Chance.
yeah, or something like that. Or like
Do.
Something like that
Yeah.
will be playing. Whatever.
Just the way you are.
That'll play while I'm swimming in the sea. At the start, I'm standing beside the sea with my top off.
Off.
My top's already in the sea,
Yeah.
having a swim, and I'm shouting something at the camera about like all the things. I'm like saying, "Have you got problems in your life?" And I start listing off like problems that you might have that you can, like get rid of. I'm like, "Are you depressed?
Yeah.
Get in the sea. Have you got anxiety? Get in the sea. Have you done something awful?
Like heinous.
Get in the sea. They can't get you in the sea.
Who can't?
The guards, anyone.
The guards can't get you in the sea.
Maritime law.
What? No, they've boats.
No, not at the 40 foot.
Okay, so you're encouraging people who have broken the law to evade the authorities by
We
getting.
all have problems, but not in the sea. Not when you're swimming in the sea.
I
You have
think-
no problems when you're swimming in the sea. That's sort of the cornerstone of what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I've picked up on that, but
Everybody knows. Everybody in your life knows you did something really bad, and no one's talking to you, and everyone's turning on you. Not a problem. Get in the sea.
has that happened to you?
Just get in the sea.
Sorry, have you
Get
done
in the sea.
I don't
Get in the sea.
I don't really like sea swims. I've tried it. I don't really like it.
All right, well, it's not for everyone.
Okay, and I also haven't done anything heinous or awful.
No,
the way
neither have I, man. In the sea.
we're not in the sea. Have you done something awful?
Let me answer that question from the sea, and then,
But we can't bring the equipment to the sea. It'll get wet.
oh, whoops. Okay.
So you're gonna say anything about? Okay,
I'm here to talk about the sea and swimming in it.
Okay, I understand that. Come here. What's next then? What's next?
Good question. Yeah. So I've got this new initiative.
You're not gonna say yes, man.
yeah.
You've
right,
said
go.
that to all the questions I've asked.
A little bit aggressive from you.
No,
I'm a guest on your podcast.
I'm trying to
Why
get
don't you treat me
involved
with-
in the sort of thing you're doing here.
You really could do with a couple of swims in the sea, man. That's all I'll say.
Okay,
That's all I'll say.
I'm not going to do it, but yeah,
Yes, man. Though
thank you. There we go.
I've got this new initiative that I'm trying to get started all across Ireland. It's called Mission Sea Swim Possible. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to convince hospitals all around the country to let me take their terminally ill children to the nearest sea for a swim. And we're going to film it and put like music on it.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of that? Just to
You tell me.
Well, I was hoping you would be able to tell me. You want them to give the children a chance to go for a sea swim.
Yeah, but like it's going to look
but
great.
But if they're terminally ill, I don't know if these children would be healthy enough to.
They might. They're grand. Kids are resilient. I mean, not these kids, but most kids.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well, look. Keep an eye out for Mission Sea Swim Possible.
yes, man.
Okay. Well, look. Thank you, Jack Yesman.
Yes, man.
Jack Yesman, for
Yes,
coming
man.
on. Okay. It's been a pleasure. Cheers, man.
Yes, man.
Back to you in the studio. I know we're in the studio.
Back to the sea.
Yes, man.
Yes, man.
Yes, man. The movie, 2006 movie with Jim Carrey and Zoe Deschanel.
Was called Yes, man.
Yes, man.
Yes, man.
Yes, man.
Yes, man.
Yes, man. And Spider-Man and Batman.
That's a good. Don't give that too much away. That's a bit.
That's a bit that I
for
for a long,
for a
long
long
time.
You've been talking about it for
It's a little sneak peek. It's like giving like sneak peeks to Patreon members.
Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Speaking
spring.
of Easter and sort of kind of religious holidays, St. Patrick, a very conservative guy.
Yeah, as it turns out. For anyone listening, I don't think that's what St. Patrick thinks. I think that is the sort of paddywhackery version of the Temple Bar version of St. Patrick.
To be fair, nobody knows what he really thinks because he lived a very long time ago.
So he probably was quite conservative.
Yeah, that kind of.
He was from a different time.
He was from a different time.
Yeah.
You know, that was sort of the way of things.
a time
back
where
then.
Guinness apparently existed.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Fair play to them. They do have a 1,000-year lease
That's true as well.
in
So look,
the brewery. So
it's not 10,000.
they do have a 10,000-year lease on the
So there you
brewery.
go.
So fair play to them.
Come here. I want to ask you, Simon. You posted a video there during the week.
Yeah. We're doing a quick sidebar from our usual because we both posted videos that we liked. So
that's what we do, actually. For anyone, for anyone who listens to this podcast and isn't aware,
exclusively thanks we podcast. Boy, is there a wealth of exciting stuff out there for you.
If you think this is shit, you posted a video during the week, and I genuinely thought you were being trolled, right? But was it inspired by someone who trolled you?
So you're referring to my video?
Explain.
Entitled "My Experience with Social Media Abuse."
Yeah,
was the writing on the screen.
Yeah, it was really well acted.
Oh, thank you very much. It was a fun one. That video was a complete. Well, in one sense, it was a complete spoof. In most senses, it was a complete spoof because in the video, I talk about having received hurtful messages about my teeth from someone. And then the joke halfway through is that I start using my responses to this troll to advertise a fake company called dentaldeals.ie. So that was the joke. And some people, such as yourself, I think a lot of people thought the messages were real. The messages were actually not real. I sent them to myself, but I have received comments about my teeth before. So I was like, I'm owning my trauma.
But even the messages were very well written or something. Like I was convinced, I was like, oh, well, he's using this as a way to make a video, which would have been very good as well.
Yeah, let's not give any credit to any imaginary troll. I wrote those amazing messages myself.
Yeah. Okay. Nobody could come up with better slaggins for you than yourself.
Than myself, exactly. But yeah, I was quite pleased with that video. I was like, compared to the kind of usual shite that I fired out onto the internet, this one I thought was a little bit more high standard, and it got a good response, but it also got a very annoying response. Only on TikTok, by the way. But on TikTok, I have, since posting that video on Monday or Tuesday or something, I have received genuinely over 100 reports, maybe even hundreds of people reporting it for undisclosed branded content because they think that dentaldeals.ie is a real website and that I'm genuinely using kind of hurtful social media comments to promote this brand. And they are so angry with me for doing this that they are reporting me to TikTok. So if anybody out here is listening to this and then watches the video, it's not real. It's not a real website. So stop. No need to report me.
Do you get a notification every time someone reports you for not?
Every single time. And you have to click a little thing being like, this is not branded content. I was considering seriously just saying, like, putting a hashtag ad on it or something, just to stop people from
reporting
it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'll stop reporting.
It was you. I knew it was you.
I've reported it hundreds of times.
You did comment. You should disclose.
You should disclose your ads.
Which is very funny, but I think, unfortunately...
because people keep...
There are a lot of... I don't want to be mean, but there are a lot of idiots out there. There are a lot of idiots on the internet.
Yeah, anytime you... Like, it's a credit to you that people believe that it was a real thing, I suppose, as well.
Thank you. I did my job a little too well.
Yes. Yeah.
But you had a very funny video during the week with the previously mentioned Ross McCartney and a new individual...
Oh yeah, new guy. New guy just dropped. New boy
just dropped, and it was. Tell me about that video. It was like when your friend.
Oh yeah,
serious after hanging out.
Yeah. When the laddie gets too deep for no reason or something. It was a guy. Yeah, so it was me and Ross making the video, and we were shooting a thing in Joe.ie for Comedy Joe. It's our new series, 5:00 summer. Check it out. Actually, it's good fun. It's on YouTube. Comedy Joe.
Don't fucking promote that on our podcast.
Sorry.
Don't.
Sorry about it, but it's a
no, do it's funny stuff.
It's okay. You're right. Simon could be on it some week if he keeps going on like that, he won't be.
I love it. Watch it.
It's great. 5:00 somewhere on YouTube. But yeah, no, we got a guy in called Cormac, a really funny guy, just like funny kind of vibe and aesthetic to him. He looks. What I don't know.
He looks like a boy.
He looks like a boy. He looks quite
very young, but he's really funny.
Really, really funny.
I mean, you guys were hilarious as well, as always. And I was like,
We literally, like, we were leaving.
Signing as well.
Yeah, exactly. We were finishing up for the day, and I was like, we need to do something with him before he goes, while we have him in our grasp, because he was just like so funny. And then we were just like, right, we have this. I think Ross said, why don't we just do like Guy Gets Too Deep? And we literally just did it in one take, and he just kept saying loads of weird stuff, and we'd react. So like, he'd actually see us break it. That he says something like, "Did you release your seed this month?" And we like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, it was really funny. So I'd love to get him for more stuff. He does stand up 5 nights a week, he said.
5 nights a
Yeah,
week.
so keep an eye out for Cormac.
Will do. And isn't that always the way when you're? It's the video you do at the end of the day that ends up being the.
I know the one that you throw together. You're gonna
The
put
one you
that
barely
on.
even. You spend hours working on something like that. Nobody. And then you spend 2 minutes and then.
And speaking about coming to the end of the day, we're about to roll a dice here because this podcast is called Role Play.
That's goddamn right. We take the sketch scenarios that you have sent us, and we assign our 6 favorite to the numbers 1 to 6. We then roll a dice, and whatever number it lands on, we do that scenario. So that's what we're gonna do right frickin' now.
I think we're going to do it now. So I suppose without further ado,
Let's roll.
let's do the roll. 5.
5. We left a very long pause there. I thought you were gonna go. I think you thought I was gonna go.
Go. Say the
No,
number.
no,
Number
say
5. So we have from Maria, James Bond details a mission he messed up big time.
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
okay. I love
Thank
James
you, Maria.
Who's your favorite James Bond?
James Bond.
Yeah. What? yes,
You're sort of a fan of James in his older years.
Yes, when he sounded a bit like,
All right. All right, James. All right.
I love my country and Her Majesty the Queen.
that's what James Bond sounds like.
That's the James Bond that voted for Brexit, for sure. Also, in answer to your question,
You know that James Bond voted for
yeah, actually,
Brexit.
1,000,000%.
100%.
My favorite one is obviously the best one, National Treasure, Pierce Brosnan.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Who else could
goated.
you even consider than our greatest Irishman? Yesman.
I would say...
Daniel Craig brought a real physicality to the role.
I love
That's your
that's almost like what I was going to say. I would say Sean Connery. Sean Connery.
You think darkness is your ally?
I was bonded it. Bonded by it. By the time I saw the Bond, I was already... Anyway.
Nice.
All right.
That was good. There was the beginnings of something.
Something there anyway. You kind of
But now we need to do this. We need to
Okay.
do Maria's great suggestion. Thank you, Maria.
Thank you, Maria. Here we go.
007.
Hello.
James.
Yes.
James Bond.
Hello, M.
Agent 007.
Yes, M.
And I?
You are M.
And you?
I'm James Bond.
Also
Bond.
known as?
Bond.
James Bond. And also known as Agent?
007.
Yes, cool.
Bond.
James,
Yes.
debrief your mission in Bahrain.
Well, everything went A-OK.
Not according to my report, James. Could you please try not to blow up every embassy that you pass on your travels, James?
Well, they need to stop putting their embassies where the objective is that I need to blow up, maybe.
Oh,
Ever think of that,
oh, James.
Yes,
you truly are a maverick.
Oh, well, sometimes it's better if you want something done, you need to do it yourself.
Yes, that's why we send you to do the things.
I had
we want
sex
done.
with so many women.
Oh, James.
Yes.
007.
Yes.
More like
It was-
700 women.
Or more like 007 minutes in heaven with me when they were fully blowing me.
More like 003 inches of good time.
Hey, no, 007 inches.
Well, come on. Statistically speaking, that's highly unlikely.
But me, James Bond, I have secured the 7-inch penis.
Oh, James.
Yes, sir.
And could you please try to return some of the company gadgets in a state that isn't of total disrepair?
I find a way to use all my gadgets.
You really do, Evan.
Yes, there's always an opportunity for me to use exactly what I've been shown how to use for that mission every time.
Somehow, whatever incredibly specific device that we give you that could really only be used in one outlandish scenario ends up needing to be used. Jay.
Yes, it is almost as if destiny strikes once again, but every time I am out in the field.
Yes. And James, I would tell you on your next mission, try not to get shot, but you never are.
I probably have been shot before, but it was obviously not fatal, and maybe the shoulder or the arm or something.
Yes, or sort of the leg.
The leg, but not that I would not be able to walk again.
Glancing blow.
Yes, flesh wound.
Yes, very much a flesh. Speaking of flesh wounds, you've had your way with Miss Money Pussy again, I see.
Yes, well, as long as she keeps flaunting that money pussy, I will continue to flaunt my handgun. And by that I mean my cock.
James, your workplace impropriety would have seen you fired long ago in any other establishment, but not here at MI6.
MI6 would be MI shit without me.
Nice. Solid pun, James.
You know me.
You're James Bond.
I'm 007 Bond, James Bond, shaken, not stirred.
Yes, that was the other thing I wanted to say. James, please try not to drink so much on the job on your next mission, although it doesn't seem to impair your ability to do your job at all.
Yeah. I can't promise anything, because as long as they keep making those dry martinis, I will continue to drink them.
How do you like the moves again?
Yes, but you would think with a man, from a man with such a thirst for alcohol, that I would be unable to carry out my objectives, but I somehow...
blowing up the embassy.
Yes, well, that embassy needed to blow.
Well,
much like Money Pussy blew me.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Many times. Many times. James.
Yes.
Would you please, on your next mission, try not to tell everybody what your name is? You're meant to be a spy, and yet it seems every time you check into a hotel or meet anyone, you instantly introduce yourself by your actual name.
I add an extra bond on the front of it, so people don't.
That's why you do that.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Quiped. Yes. I do enjoy our preamble and our small talk, but I do have some awful news.
Oh no.
Yes, quiped. There has been something. Something has happened. Something has taken place that.
Something has happened. Let me guess. Another embassy has been blown up.
No, I wish that was the case, but unfortunately it is not that, nor is it I have had sex with someone.
Although I imagine you have.
I have also done that, but unfortunately I have been compromised.
Compromised?
Compromised.
Compromised?
Yes. My position within this organization is very fragile. Compromised. Yes, compromised.
I'm afraid, James, you're going to need to give me a little more detail than that. You find yourself in many compromising positions, oftentimes with a woman.
With a young lady.
Yes.
Much more junior than myself.
You, yes. And yet you always...
But who loves it all the same.
Yes. That's the party line anyway.
Yes.
You always manage to wriggle free from the consequences of your compromising positions. I imagine whatever trouble you found yourself in now is no different. You'll be fine in a day or two.
You would think.
I do think.
Yes, but I'm sad to inform you that this is not the case with this current situation. Unfortunately, I have fucked it. I have royally fucked it.
You have royally fucked it?
Yes, just like Her Majesty and Prince Philip, I have royally fucked it.
Well, you have royally fucked many a woman, but what exactly do you mean, James? Someone with such a bulletproof reputation as you, and indeed bulletproof body, I would have thought that there is no scrape that you cannot get out of, no jam you cannot escape, no problem that you cannot solve. What possible compromising position could you have found yourself in, James, that would mean that you have royally fucked it?
I appreciate those kind words, Em, and without such an incredible mentor throughout the years, I would not have been able to achieve what I have in such a small period of time.
Well, you know what they say, M is for mentor.
And James is Bond.
And M is also for Muff Hunter. But James, you must tell me, what is it? If it is in my power, I shall help you. I will always stand by your side, 007, no matter what it is you've done, no matter what compromising situation you find yourself in. Come on, old boy. Tell me the truth.
Do you really mean it?
I really mean it. You could tell me anything.
Your loyalty knows no bounds.
My loyalty knows no bounds. Whatever you tell me, I will stand by your side and we shall figure it out together.
I'm in the Epstein files.
What?
The files. The
As
Jeffrey
in-
Epstein
the
files.
Jeffrey-
Yes. Quite.
No, not quite, James.
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me? The Epstein files, James?
Yes. Remember what you said, Em. Remember what you said a few moments ago.
Yeah, I remember what I said a few moments ago, but I think, any sane person would understand that to mean that my loyalty knows no bounds and I will help you out of any problem unless they involve you being in the fucking Epstein files. What the hell, James?
Please, Em, please.
What were you do? Why are you in the files?
Your loyalty knows no bounds.
Were you on the island?
It was a miscommunication.
Oh, a miscommunication.
A mishap. Yes, quite.
Certainly was a mishap, James.
Yes. I thought I was boarding a plane to Skyfall.
You cannot use Skyfall as your get out of jail excuse for everything, James.
I thought I was going to my childhood home.
No, I know that Skyfall is your childhood home. but
At the Skyfall, we'll stand tall, crumble. We'll stand tall and face it all together at Skyfall. And at Skyfall, and we can face the Epstein files and those allegations. Unfortunately, the plane was actually going to Epstein's Island.
Yes, okay.
As you probably guessed.
James, I think it goes without saying that you are fired from MI6 and you'll probably face legal repercussions and very possibly end up behind bars.
Can you arrange a clean slate for me? An initiative that will allow any master assassin to cover up his identity and disappear into the sunset.
You know that we only have one master assassin clean slate disappear into the sunset card, and we are currently working overtime to apply it to Prince Andrew.
No!
I'm sorry, James.
Not former Prince Andrew
Prince-
at Mountbatten, Windsor.
Mountbatten, Windsor, yes.
Oh, no.
He is the recipient of this strategy, so I'm afraid it's over for you, 007.
Oh,
Give Miss Money Pussy a kiss for me on your way out.
she won't speak to me.
No, nor should she. You're a disgrace.
All right. Quite.
Quite indeed.
Wait, I remember you from the island.
All right, goodbye, James. We'll talk,
Bye,
talk
Em.
on Monday. Bye.
Well, who knew?
James Bond
the
was
Epstein
it?
files. Fuck.
You know what, actually? I could definitely see that.
Honestly, they should make the next one about that.
The Bond files would
Yeah.
probably be a more accurate name.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was no, it wasn't a different time. We're not letting you off the hook for this one, James.
James, no, unfortunately.
There's no getting out of this one.
He's James is a proper Brit as well. He loves the king.
Yeah. I actually don't really like James Bond that much, if I'm being honest.
Really? As a franchise?
I like Casino Royale. And
Casino
I obviously
Royale's
love Pierce Brosnan because he's an Irish legend.
Yeah, Skyfall is pretty good.
Skyfall is good. Javier Bardem is very good in it.
Oh, he's Skyfall, yeah. And then Spectre's not good. And then No Time to Die is not great either.
Okay.
So it was very-
just in case anyone wasn't sure, Ryan knows all the names of the movies there.
And Quantum of Solace isn't great either.
Any more?
They're the five.
Goldfinger?
Well, I know.
If we go further back.
I'm talking about Daniel Craig's
Let's
era.
On 3 say the name of a James Bond movie, and if we say the same one, we have to get married.
Okay.
I count down.
I fucking can't think of one.
You just named like 6.
But I want to do one that's not them. Okay.
Yeah, it's
one
not
sec.
with them. Okay.
Okay.
We'll eliminate anything that's already been said.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even know if this is the name of a James Bond movie, but I think it might be. Are you ready?
I can't think of one.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll just say one. Okay.
Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Goldfinger. Octopussy is the name of a character in one.
Oh, that's not one of them.
Yeah. You just wanted to say pussy, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose on that note,
We'll play that game again next week. We'll play that game every week. Name a James Bond movie and see if we say the same one.
and we have to what?
Get married.
Oh, if you married the same one. We're bound to say the same one eventually.
Maybe.
Actually, the chances are quite slim.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of
them.
Well, look, thank you so much for listening to the Role Play with me, Ron Carrick.
And me, Simon Hennessy. If you liked what you heard and you want to send us some of your own ideas for the Dice Roll sketches, you can send them to us at the Roleplay Pod on Instagram or theroleplaypod@gmail.com.
It's pretty simple. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've been Ryan Carrick, obviously. I've been St. Patrick, and I've been James Bond.
And I have been Simon Hennessy, Jack Yesman, and M. Thanks, guys.
See you next week.